Good morning, FM. Happy scheduling day. I'm Scott.
And I'm Mara. Today we will be walking you through the course selection process for the 2023-2024 school year. You should have a course catalog that outlines all the course options for next year, including courses you are required to take and electives you can choose to schedule.
You should also have a course selection sheet, which you will fill out with your selected courses for next year and bring to your counselor during your scheduling seminars over the next couple of weeks. We will now head over to the Counseling Center to hear more about the scheduling process.
Good morning, FM. Welcome to 2023 Scheduling Day. Today is a special day when all of you are receiving your course catalogs, your scheduling forms, and getting ready to schedule for the next school year. Sometimes students ask, why do we have to start in January when the school year doesn't start till September? Did you know that when Dr. Kilmer builds the schedule, there are over 1,400 students and hundreds of courses and over 21,000 course requests? So it's important that each of you take this process very seriously and make sure that your form is as accurate as possible. So we're looking forward to seeing you over the next few weeks. We're going to see juniors the first week of February and sophomores the second week of February and freshmen the week before February break. And you'll meet with your counselors in small groups and we'll go through your scheduling forms and make sure that we got all your graduation requirements covered and get you ready for next year. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to the rest of the counselors who are going to give you some tips and things to think about as you go through the scheduling process. Good luck.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Campolita. I'm one of the counselors in the counseling office, and I'm talking to you about course verification sheets. So these sheets will go home to you in March after you've done all of your scheduling with your counselor and met with them individually. These sheets are just to confirm the requests that you put in. Keep in mind that these are requests, so if you decide to change your mind about something or if you notice an error on the sheet, just come down and let us know and we can fix that for you. It's much easier to make the changes now than over the summer or even into the next school year. So any changes you'd like to make, come on down.
Hi everybody, I'm Ms. Pierce.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Rabaka. We want to talk a little bit about the scheduling process with you. You'll remember a form that you will receive, that you will fill out and bring to each of your teachers for a signature.
I think it's really important in our scheduling process to take advantage of the opportunity to talk with teachers. You know, I really feel like teachers have gotten to know students over the past semester. So this actually starts in January, by the way. And so having conversations about what your goals are, what you're hoping for, what kinds of challenges you'd like to take, and then also what kind of balance you'd like to have.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Musey. And my tip for when you're filling out your course selection form is to be mindful of your prerequisites. So those would be the courses that are required to take before you take a course that you want to coming down the road. In the course selection book, you're going to see the prerequisites listed right underneath the course name, and it will say what courses you need to take prior to taking that course. So just plan ahead, and you can meet with your counselor to discuss a more long-term plan to make sure that you have the courses you need to take the courses you want down the road.
Hi everybody, I'm Mr. Madden.
And I'm the other Mr. Madden. Today we'd like to explain to you some things about scheduling. One of the recommendations I like to tell students is remember to write down the numbers that coincide with the class. All right, you'll see that in the course catalog. And so just make sure they're accurate. It's really helpful when we're scheduling in the summer. The other thing I wanted to mention is when you're picking out electives, add a couple additional electives. Have a backup plan in place. And again, make sure that you're putting the right numbers down for those electives.
Right, so we'll be having scheduling seminars coming up. So it's really important that you come to those scheduling seminars. If we don't see you, remember we get to pick your classes for you, which I personally love doing. But anyway, we want you to come see us. If you have any questions with your schedule whatsoever, please come in and see your counselors. We're here to help you, and we look forward to seeing you, everybody. Thanks.
So now you've heard from all of the counselors, and at this time we're going to turn it over to our elective area program so that you know the kind of courses and choices that you have outside of your core academic classes. If you have any questions at any time through this process, make sure you see your teachers, your counselors, anybody can help. And just remember, all of this will be done by February break. Enjoy.
Looking to take an elective that fulfills graduation requirements but is also relaxing? Or are you looking for a class that's a nice break throughout the day? Look no further. The art department has plenty of options for you. such as drawing, painting, ceramics, and photography. No matter your skill level, these classes provide a fun break in your day and let you get in touch with your creative side. Ms. Gabriel of the art department says art is a subject anyone at any level could enjoy taking.
By taking art at the high school, you are able to wrap a lot of the disciplines that you're already interested in kind of in one creative outlet. And the way that we've structured the program here at the high school, that even if you feel like you aren't an artist or aren't a good artist, we start everyone at the same level. And we're able to teach you and bring you to a place where you feel really confident and proud of your work.
Art classes can be an essential part of a Regents diploma. It can also be a class to take that breaks up your day of general education classes.
I think it just helps as a little hobby and like an outlet. Like whenever I feel stressed, sometimes I'll do art, or it's just a good break in my day to like break up just from doing math or doing whatever else I'm doing.
Turn to page 13 in your course catalog for a list of available art classes.
Want to feel more financially secure? Take a business elective next year.
Do you want a class that will teach you key life skills? If so, you should consider taking a business elective. The business department is ran by Mr. Gangloff and Ms. Stokes, and they teach classes that will prepare you for your future. Whether or not you are majoring in business, these courses will help you with situations you will face in your everyday life. From accounting to personal finance, you can get a base knowledge for making sound financial decisions in your life. Mr. Gangloff emphasizes that you will need an understanding of business even if you don't plan on going into the field.
Most students in this school are going to be somehow involved in the business world when they go on to their careers, whether they realize it or not. And you know, if you're going to go be a doctor or a lawyer or an engineer, you need some knowledge of the business world in order to be successful in any field, and that's why I think our classes are so important for kids. And you know, the more students that we get, I think the better prepared you're going to be for the future.
A senior at FM High School, Michael Hans has gone through these classes and learned valuable life skills from doing so.
So throughout business, I mean, it's not only just learning about business, but you learn how to work with others, which is something you need to know how to do throughout your entire life. So there's lots of other aspects, like being able to do projects by yourself. You definitely get a larger understanding of the outside business world. So lots of aspects also help out.
The business department has a wide range of options that every student should consider taking. All of these classes are student-driven and have no homework. These classes have a relaxed environment where everyone is free to ask questions and be themselves. Anyone who takes one of these courses will get use out of it.
A tremendous wide range of classes, and I think that any student here can find something that they like in one of our business classes.
Turn to page 18 and 19 in your course catalog for the complete list of business courses available.
Want to learn more about video games and coding? Take a computer science class next year.
Are you interested in learning about coding, gaming, and how to use the technology of our future? Then computer science is a class for you. Mr. Fon is in his first year teaching at FM and is impressed with all the abilities of the students he's been introduced to this year. There are 3 main classes he teaches within the computer science sequence.
CS1 and CS2, you would think beginner level. You learn the basic concepts of computer science, and it's relevant at the advanced level in that if you wanted to do AI or machine learning, you could if you knew Python.
These classes lay a foundation for the basics of computer science and offer valuable technology-based skills. If interested in this subject, you also have the option to take advanced AP computer science after CS3. For students new to computer science, they are taught the basics of computer programming, language, as well as technique. Eventually, the students will make their own games, and these games will be created by simple coding.
The fact that everybody thinks differently, and as a result, they approach situations and problems differently. So when they attempt to do a problem in class, for example, one person may understand how to do it and come up with that. So I think collaboratively you can work on great projects together.
In this class, you're introduced to new ways of using technology and will develop valuable skills like coding, Python, and more, which is extremely important considering the impact of technology that has made on our world. Computer science has a lot more to it than just what you may think. You're introduced to new skills that can prepare you for a career in the future.
You're learning how to code Python, how to code images, like graphics, and then eventually that will evolve into making those graphics animate, and then eventually evolve into interaction, so how to like move shapes or click shapes on the screen, and eventually that will evolve into game design and game development. If you're thinking about pursuing any field of engineering, because there's just so many, it would be very unlikely that you wouldn't need computer science at some point in your career.
No matter what course you're taking, this class allows students to create things with their own skills and computer science knowledge. Colleges are now starting to require students to take computer science classes, and we highly recommend that you take one as well. For more information on your computer science courses, turn to page 20 in your catalog.
Do you like to cook, clean, or design? Add a FACS class to your schedule for next year.
Family and consumer science courses here at FM provide important life skills that can be applied in and out of the classroom, from learning how to cook, learning how to raise a child, and even learning how to sew. These classes help students cover the basics in life.
So I teach all the culinary. So I teach Culinary 1, which is baking, Culinary 2, which is more meal planning, and Food for Life, which is a healthy class aimed if you're an athlete or you just want to, get healthier. It's a good class to take.
Culinary classes teach students how to work in the kitchen. In these classes, you learn how to bake and cook, and you'll get to eat the food you make, which is so rewarding. Culinary can be considered a relaxing break in the day as well.
Everyone's going to need to eat. You're going to need to take care of yourself, so you need to learn how to cook, and cooking from scratch is actually the best way to cook.
The fashion aspect of FACS courses covers important lessons on how to sew and design. You spend lots of class time practicing important skills, and then you use them to make pillows, blankets, and even their own clothing. Each class gets their opportunity to keep what they create.
Interior design, if you have any interest in doing any sort of interior design as a career, that's a very good class to take because we do very career driven things in that class. The things that you would be doing as an interior designer, we do in that class. With clothing production, fashion design, and advanced fashion design, those are good even if you just want to learn how to repair a piece of clothing. You'll get that knowledge in that class. Also, if you have any interest in going into the fashion industry, it's a good way to kind of start one step ahead of most.
You get to learn a lot of new skills, and you don't have to rely on anyone else to help you sew. If you're in trouble and you need to sew your dress and it's ripped, you can do it yourself and not rely on other people and spend a lot of money on just getting it tailored.
The child care aspect covers courses like Child Psych 1 and 2. In Child Psych 1, you learn everything about babies and how to care for them. You even get the opportunity to take home a robotic baby operated by the teacher, and you are graded on the true reality of being a parent. FACS is an all-around great way for kids to learn important life skills while also providing a fun break in their day. If you have the time in your day to take a FACS class, please consider adding it to your schedule.
For more information on FACS classes, turn to page 33 in the course catalog.
Many of you may continue to play an instrument or sing in the choir, but there are plenty of options for all students to get involved in the music department here at the high school.
There are many opportunities to get involved in the music department, whether it be through singing, playing an instrument, or taking a music theory class. No matter which class you take, you are given the chance to express yourself artistically and explore different forms of music. The Music Wing is a welcoming community that allows students to take a break in their day and expand their knowledge of music in a relaxing environment. Mr. Mendez, the head of the music department, talked to us about the benefits of adding a music class to your schedule.
A lot of times here at the high school, there seems to be maybe some need for some downtime, and a music class can certainly give you that relaxation throughout the day, depending where it is on the day. Nice way to start the day, or just a nice little kind of mental break where you're letting music take you and just enjoying making music with your friends together.
The music department is always looking to expand the love and knowledge of music with students and welcome them into a rewarding community.
Parents after concerts and stuff, they often come up to me and say, wow, you know, they sound really great. And it's because, you know, these students are amazing. It's amazing what young people can do when they collectively get together and do it.
It's a very, very like tight-knit community. I mean, most of my friends I've had since 9th grade, and we've all been a part of like the music department, and we're super involved. And even within like the music department, like the theater department, fall play. But in chorale and choir, I'd like know everybody there, and we're all like friends. Just a good community.
Whether you consider yourself a professional or if you've never taken a music course before, signing up for an elective next year is sure to be a great experience. For more information, flip to page 42 of your course catalog.
From digital or computer design to hands-on craftsmanship, the technology department offers a variety of courses for all students, regardless of your experience.
Similar to middle school, the high school offers a bunch of tech classes. There's a wide variety of classes that range from learning to design things, like your own iPhone, to learning how to work on cars and build a shed. The tech classes that we have are design and drawing for production, architectural drawing and design, aerospace and aviation design, production systems, basic electricity, principles of engineering, transportation systems, automotive technology, and residential structures. If you're looking to get your art credit, the tech department allows you to do that with the design and drawing for production class. The tech class is a very hands-on experience that allows you to learn life skills in a small group environment.
And so when you take a tech course, we want the projects that we're doing to be useful to you in the future. So besides learning how to work with your hands and learning how to use and manipulate the tools that we're teaching you how to use, we also work a lot in groups. So it lets you work in that whole group dynamic, because in college or later in life, when you go out into the work world, normally you're not working alone. You know, you're working with other people.
The tech department teaches you a variety of skills that you'll need to know your whole life. And here's Mr. Murray talking about the importance of taking a tech class.
It offers a lot of engineering skills, and problem solving is one of our main things. Stuff that you need in the real world. So problem solving, not everyone knows how to do it, and you get hands-on experience doing it here.
For the younger classmen, the tech department will be getting a whole new renovation soon, with all new tools, supplies, and we'll even be working with drones. Technology and design is changing every day with new inventions and new designs.
So we've gotten a lot of new equipment recently. We've gotten some 3D printers, we've gotten a laser engraver, we have a CNC mill machine, and we have some other things in mind.
If you want to be the person with $1 million invention, take a tech class. For more information on the technology department, turn to page 61 in your course catalog.
We hope you enjoyed this presentation. Now take a few minutes to look over your course catalog for next year.